declared
until he just went ahead and declared President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the winner of the election. Then APC start telling you, go to court, go to court. We don't need go to court issue. I don't see this our INEC doing the right thing during the election time, because that is the kind of promises Mahmoud gave to us. Mahmoud gave us all kind of hope. At the end of the day, he declared.
Hi guys, welcome back to Fresh Talk Media. Glenn is with me right here, and I will be asking him his opinion about this problem, because it is a problem to many opposition parties in Nigeria. The ADC is involved, the AD is involved, the PDP is involved, like Labour Party as well. Like so many opposition parties, Mr. Clem, are claiming that the federal government of Nigeria, the government of President Tinubu, is trying to turn Nigeria into a one-party state. That he's trying to bring everybody into APC, and at the end, Nigeria may now look like a one-party state. What do you think? Do you think that is the plan of the federal government of Nigeria, or they are just trying to lay a claim?
Well, I cannot say that that is the plan of the federal government of Nigeria, but at the same time, you will understand that these are politicians. Election is coming next year, 2027. The campaign will be heating up very seriously. So President Tinubu, he had never had his feelings. He wants to contest for second tenure. So whatever that he can do to win the election, he will do it. He's a politician. The same way Atiku and Peter Obi as a, also one of us. Whatever they can do to outsmart President Tinubu, also they will still do it in a legal way. I'm not talking about using anything illegal.
Yeah. Anything
they can do to outsmart him, they will do it. It's a game of smart ideas, okay? So they are plotting their own ideas. Tinubu and his own men are also plotting their own ideas. But if you say that they want to turn Nigeria into one political party state, it looks like that, but I don't really think it's going to be even in the interest of President Tinubu. So it will not be good for him, because when you don't have another opposition party, people are not looking up to any other political party except the military. That is the truth. If no other political party can stand you in an election, that means the only place people can run to cry for change of power is the military. But we don't want that. So I want to, if possible, advise.
Democracy will not
be able to. There will be no sweet of having an election. In the United States, for example, if he's not going to go to the way of Democrats, he's going to go to the way of Republicans. It's keep on changing, because you cannot think that you are doing the right thing.
They need to be that power tussle.
The power tussle must be very intense.
And people should have their own.
People to have opinion. People have their options. Who to choose, okay? If you're now full of packing everybody, I don't know, they say they are giving them money to join APC. I cannot verify that. But whichever way it is, I know that it's a game of numbers. As a politician, he wants to gather as many as possible on his side so that he can be able to win election freely. Because he understands very well that coming to Villa in 2023 wasn't an easy election. He narrowly won the election. So he understands very well that he didn't do well.
Many people are saying he did not win.
So many people
leave it like that.
Yeah, someone like Senator Abadi Bedora did during the national television. You see, when he had it, but since the Supreme Court has confirmed that he won the election, they will just allow it to go. Okay, so he understands by himself that election wasn't a free and easy election. So he wants to do anything possible for his own re-election to be free and to be easy for him to get re-elected. But that does not mean that he will have his way easily. He will not have his way easily, because the way the situation of things are in Nigeria now, if election can be conducted today and you ask Nigerians to go and vote freely, without coercion, without any intimidation, without any harassment, without any ballot, without any voter inducement or anything, vote buying, I'll tell you, President Tinubu will not win the election.
It's obvious.
It's obvious he will not win the election, because if you see the kind of hunger, the kind of suffering in Nigeria, people are crying massively. But during the time of campaign, they will bring out money and start sharing people money. Our people with little mindset will start forgetting our problem, forgetting our suffering for the whole 4 years. Then they will buy our vote with 20,000, 10,000. Then you come back to start complaining. Why? We should not go to that route. Rather, we have to be able to focus on this, our own mandate, whatever he has to himself, whatever he has promised. Let us, have you be able to deliver all the mandate you promised to us? What have you done? What have you done with the mandate you had for the 4 years? Okay? What have you done with it? Then we can be able to examine it. If it is visible, if it's something we can relate on, yeah. But if it is not, it's not a do or die affair. It's not his personal house. He has a beautiful house in Lagos. So even though he's not a president, he's also a rich man. He can go back home and start living his
So
good
you're
life.
trying to say that instead of focusing on grabbing and
all
bringing everybody to come and help him
APC.
achieve the next election, that he should focus more on
Free and fair
building
election.
things that will make Nigeria want to vote for him again.
Yes.
Instead of doing all this and now making the other opposition parties to accuse him of trying to make Nigeria a one-party state, which may not really be his intention. He's just trying to save his re-election.
He wants to save his being,
and he feels this may be the best, best way for him.
Yes, as a politician, he wants to make things easy for him than what he passes through last time. But at the same time, the only way Nigerian people are easy to buy over, not with money, but they are easy to see what you are doing. Evidence is here. It's choking. They are looking at it. They are saying that this president is working. This governor is working. During the time of election, forget about it. People will queue. People will stand for you. They will show you massive support. They will show you massive support. They want you to continue. Because there's a lot of hunger, a lot of suffering in the land. So if you come out today, start alleviating them out of poverty, bringing succor their way, bringing smiles on their faces, Nigerians will be ready to fight for you. But when you are not doing anything, but you are just depending on the political and the politicians, let them buy a vote for you, security agencies to hijack ballot boxes or intimidate people during the time of election for you to get re-elected, for you to win your election. And that is not the spirit of democracy. It's not on the spirit of democracy. The spirit of democracy is something of a free of electoral process. People will be free to conduct the election and people will be free to be voted and be voted for. Nobody should be withheld because of your election, because you voted for A or you voted for B. Like what happened in Lagos last 2023, so many Igbo people that voted for P2B, their businesses, their houses, they were now being brought down. Lagos state government will come and mark them that the estate is illegal, they didn't get a permit before they built. Are you kidding me? But this estate has been existing for over 20 years. It has been existing for many years. It's not just a few months ago they voted against your own godfather, opponent. Then you remember that all those people where they have been living, they have been their businesses and other things is illegal.
It looks like some kind of
so we don't need to go to that route. We should not, we should hunt anyone because he voted against APC or he voted against PDP or he voted against Labour Party. No, let people go out on the field, canvass your opinion, give people what you want to tell them. Tell them what you want to do for Nigeria. Then it's up to them to digest it and decide whoever they want to vote for. Not. If they like you, they want your idea, they want what you are doing. Probably he's a sitting president. So it's easy to sell himself. Tell them, say, this road, I'm doing it. I have done this, I've done that. I've given this scholarship. I've done a lot of jobs to be done. But I don't know how many jobs they can say they have created because companies are still closing. A lot of things are not moving well in Nigeria. Hunger in Nigeria, insecurity in Nigeria. So, but it's up to them. They say have time to change things so that things will turn for good for Nigerians. Then he will have easy re-election. I'm not against him coming back again to become a president if provided he's going to do the right thing. There's no two ways about that. He can do the right thing if he has a right mind, people around him. He has a good intention. But how he will carry it out is what I don't know. But if Nigerian people believe that he has not served them well for the mandate of 4 years I've given to him, then it's up to them to vote him out. But I still maintain my stand. I don't see this our INEC doing the right thing during the election time because that is the kind of promises Mahmoud gave to us. Mahmoud gave us all kind of hope. At the end of the day, he declared the election at 3 a.m. People were bringing out a lot of issues, pointing out a lot of issues. I remember that very time. Even in Hedion, at that collection center in Abuja. Hey, Mr. Chairman, this. He said he will treat it. Wait, he will handle it. Let we will look into it. But he never looked into all those issues.
Until he declared.
Until he just went ahead and declared President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the winner of the election. Then APC start telling you, go to court. Go to court. We don't need go to court issue. Because our court today, we don't even have a strong belief in that court. Especially because we went to the Supreme Court, which is the final bit of any case. We don't have the strong belief in our Supreme Court. And hope on that very judgment they are bringing out. Okay? If you can give somebody a death sentence for defending himself against a terrorist, and the terrorist person, you are handing him 20 years imprisonment. So there are a lot of things that need to change in Nigeria. Keep maintain. We can only have a free and fair election in 2027. We should start now to demand that free and fair election from INEC and from the federal government. If it is up to us to demand for help from the United States, not to come and fight, but let them be able to tell Nigerian government to help us and demand for free and fair election 2027. Let us do it. We need a free and fair election to elect a credible and qualified people that will mount this our leadership.
Thank you so much, Mr. Clem. That's a beautiful one. Thank you so much, viewers. This can go on and on and on and on, but we'll just leave it right here. The federal government is trying everything they can to maintain and sustain another 4 years for themselves by 2027. And the other opposition parties are crying that the Tinubu government wants to turn Nigeria into a one-party state. Time will tell. Let's watch and see. Drop your thoughts and your opinion in the comment section. We shall see you again in our next one. This is Fresh Talk Media. Like this video, share to your friends. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. We shall see you again. Bye for now.